Alright guys, welcome. We're going to show how to build your basic coffin racer for the Napa Valley coffin races. We're going to start with everything you can buy at Home Depot. Roughly cost is $100 out the door. Our rules are you can have wheels up to 6 inches. These are 4-inch casters. They do have different sizes at the store you can pick. You're going to need 16 1-inch long 5/16 bolts, nuts, washers. You're going to need 8 1/4-inch bolts, nuts, washers, of course wood screws, and pretty much tools really needed would be skill saw, a drill. You could just go off with just one drill or an impact and a drill, sawzall for the conduit, and then 2 sticks of 3/4 conduit and 1 sheet of 4x8 by 7/8 thick plywood. Alright guys, so the overall shape of a coffin is a lovely diamond shape. So we're going to go 26 inches wide for the total width, 48 inches across, stock, piece of plywood. So you want to go down to 16 inches. Come always crossed, 16 inches. Half of 16 is, of course, 13. Mark your middle. But pretty much you're going to go 8 in and 8 in. Get a straight edge and connect your dots. Same thing. Now, same thing down at this end. You can just go 8 in on both sides, or you can find your middle. 8 in, 8 in, then connect your dots. There is your shape. Now grab the skill saw and go ahead and cut out that shape. We're going to work on making our sides. So we're going to make them 16 inches tall. So go ahead and mark 16 and 16. Straight edge. And you're going to want to do that 3 more times. Go ahead and cut them out, and then we'll move on. Now that all pieces have been cut, we're going to now go ahead and start measuring the lengths for the sides to be screwed on. So we're going to go ahead and pull corner to corner, which is 33 1/4, and we'll go from there to there, 33 1/4. Quarter. And then we'll go ahead and cut that and then screw it on there. Okay, now that the side's cut, the first piece we're going to go ahead and pre-drill and screw it onto the bottom of the coffin. measure for the front corner from that edge up to this edge is 18 and 1/8. Come over to our piece. (18 and 1/8). 18 and 1/8. Got it, and then we'll screw it on. Just like the back corner, pre-drill. And we'll repeat on the other side. Now we're going to go ahead and make the front piece to just measure across, and it's 11.5 inches. Eleven and a half. Cool. We'll cut it and screw it to the front. Alright, now we'll go ahead and match the edges and pre-drill and mount it as well. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing we did for the front. Now for the back, inside to inside, 10 inches. Okay. 10. Cut it. Go ahead and now pre-drill and mount. Good. So now with your scraps that you have left over, we'll make little gussets for where the seams are. A little piece, just trace both sides. We'll use the straight edge, cut them, and then screw them down. Now that the piece is cut, we'll start with pre-drill. Now you are stronger. Now with another piece of scrap, we'll do the same as what we did up front there. Line them up and then draw. Clean our edges with a straight edge, cut, and screw down. Again, with another piece of scrap, we're going to set it on and scribe your line. We'll go cut it and screw it on. Okay, piece is cut. We'll pre-drill. Repeat for the other side. Okay, now we have all of our corners gusseted, everything's strong and sturdy. It's time we'll flip it over and start working on the caster. The caster's on. We have all our hardware and wheels laid out. Our pivoting ones are going to be on this side of the caster, meaning this will be the front of our casket racer. So I'm going to pull from the edge in 4 inches. Do it again over here. Draw a line. That will be our mark to then set the caster's edge right to it. And then now with the Sharpie or pencil, mark your holes. Remove them. And now with the 5/16 drill bit, drill your holes. You're going to want to put the bolt heads down, so just put them through the hole. And on the inside, all we'll be doing is putting a flat washer and a nut and then tightening them down. Everything's drilled, tightened, and bolted. We are done. Now we will move back to the back casters. All right, just like we did in the front, we're going to go 4 inches back. That's our line. Mark our holes. Stop moving them.
Perfect.
Go underneath, put the washers, the nut, tighten them down. Now the back wheels are down, bolted in. We'll now stop, flip it over, and work on the handles for pushing. Okay, so we have now 2 pieces of 3/4 electrical conduit. We're going to cut it in half. They're 10 feet long. So we're going to pull it down to 5 and mark it. Pull it down to 5 and mark it. Using a sawzall or a hacksaw, whatever you have, we're going to go ahead and cut it in half. Now that they're all cut at 5, we're going to go ahead and mark them halfway through. So 2 feet 6 inches, 30 inches total.
Sorry, there you go.
Alright. Using a pipe bender, line our mark at the 0 mark, and then bend it. Wait. Yeah, okay. Repeat for all 4. Our handles, we're gonna mount them on the inside. You can mount them on the outside. You guys can choose, but we're gonna drill a 1-inch hole to put our handles through, and then we can bolt them through. So I'm gonna come in at 1.5 inches and make my mark. 1.5 inches, make my mark, and then I'm gonna use a 1-inch flapper bit, and we will drill through and through so the conduit goes through that. So now we have our pipes in our holes that we did. We drilled the holes in the pipe. So now we're gonna go through the pipe into the wood. Do that for all 4 now. So now our pipes, our handles are through the tops, bolted with our 1/4 inch bolts through, and tightened down in the front and through the rear.